Hey guys, thank you for watching. This is Breaking Burke. It is my YouTube channel about houseplants and gardening here in the desert of Albuquerque, New Mexico. About 2 weeks ago, I think actually on the day, I cut up a cutting that I got from the mail. I purchased a larger cutting because I knew, this isn't my first go around. I've done this before, not with the same plant, but with others, and spent money that I thought was ridiculous for one little tiny piece, and it failed. So I figured I'm never doing that again as long as I can help it. So I buy a little bit bigger of a cutting, chop it up into more pieces so I have more options. If more than one takes, hey, I have my copy from my other room, or there's something to either trade or sell. That is an option. But I just wanted to do an update on these. I did sell one of the nodes with the leaf, but no big deal. You can see here, this is the top cutting. And I was focusing on this little part down here. See how it's calloused over and starting to send out a root? And I completely missed out this root right here. It's a nice healthy root that it sent out, and it was almost overnight. Like I say, I hadn't even noticed that. I've been looking. I check about once a week, make sure the water's still clean. And right here you can see there's a little bit of callousing where roots will come out, but this one on top here, that's a nice thick healthy root, and it still continued to grow. The center spike there didn't fall off or dry up, so far it looks pretty good. One thing about the redback plants, I found this out when I was researching on how to propagate. Apparently the redback gets thinner like that. You see how it's a little mottled, like blotchy. It gets thinner and eventually will go away almost altogether when the plant matures. So getting younger cuttings or smaller cuttings of some of these rare plants, especially that have the nice features, they do morph or change as they grow. So keep that in mind, do a little research. You can see that to me looks like a bud, not a root. Let's see that little white area there. And this one is the root on this side. Turn it around again so you can see. I think it's a bud because it's coming from a node. So hopefully that would be super awesome. So far my experience with this has been pretty easy to root. Now I do have a couple chunk sections that I got off of this that are just wet sticks, basically no leaves, just a little tiny section with the node. Those ones, however, haven't really done much. I looked at them just before I started this video and there was really not much to talk about, so I figured I'd pull them out. But hey, seems to be really easy. This, actually, before I started filming, this is the first time I changed the water on it. So, like I say, super easy to do. 2 weeks, one water change. There was no algae. It just looked kind of tinted. I guess a lot of these plants that have the pigment on them, the red, especially like the pink princess, they tend to bleed a little from the cuts, and it dyed the water like a milky red. It's kind of weird, kind of cool, but look kind of gross too, so that's why I changed it. You can see they should start growing pretty quick here, and I'll have one of my wish list plants taken care of for a cutting. It was cheaper than buying a rooted cutting, and I actually have a couple now. So do your research. Not everything's going to be easy, and definitely not everything will take. Like I said, I have the nodes that are still taking. They'll probably take a while longer, but it's worth a try, and it is sometimes a little cheaper, and you get a prettier plant since you grow it from the beginning and you don't have to worry about the damage occurred during shipping. Like I said before too, smaller plants are a lot cheaper to ship and stress less. Thank you for watching and have a great day.